Welcome back to Hope Flicks. I'm here with today's spiciest headlines straight from the US, and trust me, you don't want to miss this lineup. From a Trump-Epstein note scandal to National Guard deployments in Chicago, a Supreme Court shocker in LA, and even new COVID restrictions that have everyone talking, this is a news cycle on fire. Let's dive right in. Our first story is pure political dynamite. House Democrats have just released a so-called birthday book from 2003, and inside it, an alleged note from none other than former President Donald Trump to Jeffrey Epstein. The note reads like a casual greeting, but the implications? Explosive. Trump's camp immediately went on the offensive, calling the note a total forgery, threatening lawsuits and blasting Democrats for what they call a smear campaign. Democrats, on the other hand, insist the handwriting matches Trump's past signatures, and they argue the public deserves to know. Now here's the kicker. This all drops while Trump is already tangled in a series of legal battles, including a defamation ruling that's still hanging over him. So here's the big question. Is this just political theater, or the start of yet another Trump controversy with staying power? I'll let you decide, but it's already dominating the headlines. Next stop, Chicago, where President Trump just turned up the heat with a dramatic promise. He says the National Guard and immigration agents are heading in as part of what he's calling Operation Midway Blitz. In true Trump style, he compared the situation to a scene straight out of Apocalypse Now. Yes, the war movie. Critics say this isn't just tough talk, it's fear-mongering. Immigrant rights groups and even religious leaders are slamming the move, warning it could lead to widespread deportations, racial profiling, and a climate of fear in immigrant neighborhoods. What's even more alarming is the lack of detail. The administration hasn't said exactly how this blitz will unfold, or who will be targeted first. So is this a serious crackdown or political theater designed to fire up Trump's base? Either way, Chicago is bracing for impact, and if you thought immigration was already a hot button, buckle up. The U.S. Supreme Court just delivered a shocker. They've lifted restrictions that previously stopped ICE from conducting broad raids in Los Angeles. For years, there were rules in place. Things like banning stops based solely on someone's race, language, or where they lived. Those safeguards? Gone. The conservative justices pushed the ruling through, saying immigration enforcement needs fewer limits. But the liberal justices, especially Justice Sotomayor, weren't having it. She blasted the decision as opening the door to blatant racial profiling. California officials are furious. Immigrant advocates are warning of chaos, and Los Angeles residents are bracing for a new wave of ICE raids that could reshape entire communities overnight. This ruling is going to be one of the most controversial immigration moves of the year, and the fallout is just beginning. And just when you thought COVID headlines were behind us, the virus is back in the spotlight. The U.S. is facing another surge in cases, but the vaccine rules have taken a surprising turn. The FDA now says vaccines will only be available for people 65 and older or for younger Americans with serious health conditions. That means if you're under 65 and healthy, you're out of luck. The decision is already sparking anger. Many younger Americans feel left vulnerable, especially as case numbers rise. Doctors are warning the restrictions could fuel an even bigger outbreak if people under 65 can't get protected. It's a gamble. Limit shots to those at highest risk, but risk broader spread among younger groups. Whether this pays off or backfires, well, we'll know soon enough. So there you have it. 4 absolutely scorching stories from across the U.S. today. Trump's alleged Epstein birthday note, Operation Midway Blitz in Chicago, a Supreme Court decision that unleashes ICE in LA, and COVID vaccines restricted to seniors only. Which of these stories do you think will dominate the week? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from you. And if you haven't already, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss your daily dose of Hope Flicks. I'll be back tomorrow with more headlines you can't afford to miss. Until then, stay sharp, stay informed, and stay hopeful.